What up, what up, YouTube? How y'all feeling? Hopefully y'all enjoying that Folio video. I dropped yesterday. But now we gotta do the response to like this here's to Yungeen Ace. And y'all know I gotta tell the truth. Y'all know. So one thing and first thing I got to say, if you wasn't on them Alphabet Boys list at first, you definitely made it. Congratulations, you definitely made it. And y'all know I'ma get straight into it, and we just gonna go with it. But now I'ma be honest. If I was Yungeen Ace, if I was, like, I'd be so nervous right now because to pour that move, to pour that card at these times is like Super Bowl. This is all allegedly, of course, Julio, he said himself he the biggest op, so he had plenty of ops. So, me personally, I think, Ace just trolling, but, we just putting scenarios in the air and, just speaking hypothetically. But just imagine, it's going to automatically turn to him, and we already seen the videos of Julio being pulled over and took into the police station and things of such, just for the simplest things. For them pulling him over, he might have had his gas cap on too tight, and they pull him over and take him to the police station. But we seen what it was all about. They was trying to get some information. They always wanted to know, like, hey, they wanted him to confirm, like, y'all beefing. But Folio being Folio and being hood as he is, of course he gonna stand on business and keep it solid as, he should. Now, they never got to confirm that. But I'm going to let you know why, if I was Ace, I would be nervous. Y'all know that Queso is still fighting that charge. And as we all know, Queso father, Blue, I believe that's his name. If not, my bad. But Queso father has agreed to testify against Queso. Now, it is taking quite some time. I don't know if Queso had asked for a speed trial, which most likely not, or would have been rolling, but I believe, they're trying to use Blue to get the Queso. And, now that they letting them know, like, they trying to make them feel like, hey, we got you. We got you, bud. Just tell us what we want to know, which, give us who we want as Ace. That's how that roll. They want Ace. And the fact that Queso's dad is testifying, and if he's been in the mix, it's like, how far do this go back? In this case, so dad, so of course, He may have told his dad, like trying to impress his dad, certain things that could play against Ace, you know. And now, let's say he go to this thing and testify against Queso and they get the state get a conviction. Now he's known as a credible informant, so they can go. He can pull a card on Ace and say, "Yeah, I know about this, that." You know what I'm saying? And now they can say, "You know what? We gonna hit him with that Rico." So how I think this gonna go now? I'ma speak straight up, and like, I'm not speaking and saying, "Oh, I want this to happen," or if this really gonna happen, but I don't know how far Queso dad gonna make it to trial. Like, God forbid. I'm just saying, because if you testify, this can be a real can of worms that you never wanted to open. Now, let's say he do make it and do what he do and do the thing. He's going to be trying to convince Queso, like, hey, you going to go against your pops for these people, you know what I'm saying? Like, and Queso, so far, he's standing for the game. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, if he do go and testify, this could still be a big thing on Ace's part that he might want to pay attention to, because now, if the dad knows any valuable information, when he get off on his thing and off his charges, he can blackmail Ace. Like, hey, I know about such and such. Like, man, I need 50 bands. Which that's how I think this thing gonna go and play out. And Ace might try to press up, like, man, you whoop. He gonna be, oh, young blood, who you calling a rat? Now, I need 50 bands, or, because he already seem like he's gonna go through with this. Now, when he go through with this, like I say, he gonna be known as a credible informant, right? So this thing can play real left for Ace if he don't play his cards right. And as I say, it's gonna be more on the milking side. It's gonna be all the, I would blackmail you, because he gonna still probably look out for Queso and continue to try at least. My bad, y'all. He gonna continue to try at least get Queso to flip on Ace, because that's what they really want. Of course they wanted Queso out the streets, but they want Ace. They like to chop the head off. And if them feds pop out, it's gonna be a nasty, nasty thing, I tell you. But like I said, I think, if Queso dad rolled through this thing, and which they doing all they can to, but I know that Blue is trying to flip Queso right now. Like, I know he is. I know that for a fact. Like, he probably telling them, like, you got your whole life ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? He probably even using a 6ix9ine situation. But hopefully Queso don't fall for that, because it's not that easy. It's not gonna be like that for you, because you more like, you known as a stepper, so it's gonna be different on your part. Like, your joint gonna fly down. Like, the most you probably can get out of this situation is some interviews if you did flip. You know what I'm saying? You might not get that, but you definitely got interesting stories, so people probably still gonna interview you. But it's definitely a spooky time right now, and all we can do is let it play out and see how this go. But I can just feel that, I know that he's trying to get Queso to flip. Like, you really ready to do your whole life, your natural life in here for this guy, and you willing to go against your father, because I don't want to put nothing in the mix, but it did kind of seem like in that video it was an okay giving. And I ain't gonna say which video or what, because I don't want no smoke. But it seemed like it was bad. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I've been holding this can of worms for a while, and I just feel like, hey, with this timing and, Fulio, with his demise, God rest his soul, R.I.P. to him, actual condolences to the family. But I just feel like I might as well let it out and let it be what it is and say what I got to say. But like I say, y'all, it's getting spooky. All we can do is wait and see how it is. Man, as I said, I'm a fan of both sides, but it's just crazy that it came to this, and But I'm gonna continue to be covering this and speaking on this, so y'all stay tuned. But this the truth over here. We tell the truth and nothing but the truth, and it always gonna be the truth. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm out.